25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 22nd-ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Syracuse's offense will take the field first. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in it. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that. They've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Syracuse right back at it. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Scott. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Motion from the wideout. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads it left. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here.
Oh, Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's strong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They punted away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to and that's where they'll put it in play. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's McFadden. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's McNabb. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's McNabb. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's strong. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Syracuse right back at it. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Cuse. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big thing. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the top, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's strong. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's strong. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll try to pound their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal.
Touchdown, Orange! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And that touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Good enough for the first down. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Scott. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. The pitch to the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get into some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's caught. It's McNabb. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cardinals! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Buys a little time with his feet. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Throws to the tight end. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McFadden. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Wide open downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to bowl his way out. Touchdown, Louisville! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense.
Turning it on! And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Here's a hit. Find space on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB, and you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Golden. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Looking for room, it's Scott. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Scott. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Under fire. Looking to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Wants to keep it in the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Cardinals had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. So this defense just shot itself in the foot, and now they'll have to try to stand up again after just handing the offense a 1st down. Right down the middle. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it. It's Scott. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try to get outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Gonna run it. It's Scott. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Working the kick.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher ranked team is a team with